My brother slept with my wife. Now his kids want the same love I give my sister's children. I told him exactly why that will never happen. I was 24 when my life exploded. Married to Diana, a toddler I adored, a future that made sense. Then my mother made an innocent comment at a family dinner. Little Leo has your brother's eyes, doesn't he? Everyone laughed. My stomach turned to ice. I couldn't shake it. So I took a test, sat in my car in a grocery store parking lot, and opened the results on my phone. 0%. Not my son. I cried until I couldn't see straight. Then I drove home, walked into the kitchen, and asked Diana one question. Is he Derek's? Her face told me everything before she opened her mouth. I called my brother, put him on speaker, listened to him stumble through denials that crumbled into silence. I filed for divorce that week. 6 months later, they got married. My parents begged me to forgive. I told them, you choose him, fine, but don't ask me to pretend. I moved 3 hours away, built a new life, new job, new city, new rules. 15 years passed. Derek and Diana had more kids, 4 total, including the boy I'd raised for 3 years. I attended family events when I had to, nodded from across the room, and left before anyone could pull me into their orbit. My younger sister Chloe had 3 kids I actually loved. They called me Uncle Kevin with faces so bright it hurt. I showed up for everything. Birthdays, school plays, random Tuesdays. I spoiled them when I could because they were mine in every way that mattered. Last month, Chloe's oldest, Noah, turned 15. He'd been saving for a gaming rig for 2 years. I surprised him with a custom setup, top of the line, every bell and whistle. He stared at it like I'd handed him the moon. 2 days ago, I arrived to pick Noah for our monthly outing. Chloe's house was packed. Derek's whole crew was there. All 4 kids. Diana, Derek himself. The room went silent when I walked in. Derek stood up, said my name like we were old friends. Diana smiled tight and said, can we just be civil for once? One of their kids waved and whispered, hi, Uncle Kevin. I nodded once, kept my eyes on Noah, and kept walking. Hugged Chloe's kids, grabbed Noah's jacket, and left without a word to anyone else. We had a perfect day. Arcade, burgers, non-stop laughter. On the drive back, Noah asked, why don't you ever talk to them? I kept my eyes on the road. That's grown-up stuff. You don't need to carry it. He nodded, changed the subject, and I loved him for it. When I dropped him off, I glanced through the window before pulling away. Derek's kids were crowded around Noah's desk, staring at his new setup. The youngest reached out, but stopped herself. The oldest boy's eyes went glassy before he looked away, embarrassed. I drove home and told myself it wasn't my problem. That night, my phone rang. Derek's name. First time in 15 years. His voice shook, rehearsed. My kids have been crying for hours. They keep asking why you hate them. They're innocent, Kevin. They didn't choose any of this. I let him finish. Then I said, you want the truth? Yes. Your kids are a living reminder of the worst day of my life. Every time I look at them, I see that test result. I see Diana's face. I see you standing there like I didn't exist. I don't wish them harm, but I don't have love for them. That part of me died with you. Derek's voice sharpened. So you'll love Chloe's kids and punish mine? I'm not punishing anyone. I'm just not part of their lives. That is punishment. Silence. Then he asked what he really wanted. At least treat them the same. Buy them gifts too. No. He started yelling. Then his voice broke. There's still your blood. Blood didn't stop you. Long pause. He whispered, you're cruel. You made this. You live with it. He hung up. My phone immediately flooded with family messages demanding I apologize. I stared at the screen, blocked Derek, and left the group chat. Am I in the wrong for this?